African AI sibling right here, Big Brother, the Nigerian version. So y'all know me, man. I gotta cue this shits up first. Introducing the Big Brother. Huh? No. 12 hours ago. That's less than a day ago. What are we introducing now? Okay, cool. So what are we talking about? Day 8. That's a day ago. Okay, we didn't cover that. We covered until day 6. Should I do it? Yeah, let me just do it. Wager. Okay, I saw that. I think this is where I got it. Okay, so I'm gonna start capturing it from this one. 2. All right. 3. 4. Yo, I feel like it's better if it's way better if I cut a majority of the action out as I'm reacting, right? Because I'm reacting straight up on the screen of YouTube, from YouTube, right? So it's better that way, but god damn, the splash season footage got my shit removed. I ain't gonna lie. Splash season, bro. Y'all got my shit. Y'all got my shit removed. Y'all don't be behaving, dog. So I'm gonna have to go extra TOS on y'all, bro. I mean, I know y'all my African like brothers and sisters, but damn, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I gotta display or exhibit something that's like worth, especially I'm talking in terms of like the crowd that the audience that I'm trying to tap into. You know what I'm saying? I wanna put it a sort of like an example where it's like, yo, not an example, but just be one of the windows that can like broadcast. You know what I'm saying? On a live level like this, broadcast what we got going on in terms of, you know what I'm saying? What the African part of humanity got to show and got to display. You know what I'm saying? What they can do to entertain. What type of strange things they can do for a piece of change. On some shit. I'm bugging. Nah, I'm behaved today, yo. I'm behaved today. Stop playing with me. Alright, cool. So did we add this one? Did we add Faith Take on Emisi? Faith Takes on Emisi. I don't think we did those. Let me see. Yeah, for the most part we did cover all of that shit. Okay. Now we didn't get the Faith joint. Hold on. Let me quickly get the Faith joint. The Faith joint. Give me the Faith joint. Faith Takes on Emisi. Yeah, this one. Alright, cool. So I always get the order fucked up. Why? I always get the order fucked up, bro. Now we're gonna have to do it manually. I'm not gonna lie. Let me see. Fuck. I was supposed to start with that other one. Fuck, we're gonna have to do it manually. My bad. Yo, so y'all know how we do it. Real quick, day 7 Faith's take on Emisi. I don't think we even met Faith, I ain't gonna lie. In an early morning gist with K Bobo, Faith went full analyst mode as he broke down Emisi's unpredictability, past struggles, and bounce back energy. One thing for sure, this babe gets layers. This babe get layers. This babe get layers. But what does that even mean? Like in an early morning gist. What's a gist? Is it a situation? Let's try to find out.
Back tomorrow. So honestly, I think she's cool.
Yeah, no, that is chill. Look, well, the fact that she's cool is what I think is chill. Look, I feel like your environment makes you who you are, bro. Obviously, the fact that, well, you're assuming, I don't know if this is facts, if you're talking out your ass. Nah, my bad. No, I'm not. I would assume you know what I'm saying? You probably got, better information, more accurate information than I have in terms of knowing like her stages of life, knowing the fact that she just made it out now, blah blah blah, all that kind of things. But you gotta understand your environment makes you who you are, type thing. You know what I'm saying? So at the same time, I feel like, you know, with her, I don't know if you guys are talking. I don't know if you guys are chopping it up about, you know, the kitchen incident. You know what I'm saying? With her wilding out like that, like how she did, and all that. So I don't know if you referring to that, but you know what I'm saying. I mean, first of all, you guys had just met each other. Now, it's on the tip where it's like, okay, we're seeing the layers from different people. I mean, as the description says it here. One thing for sure, this babe get layers. I don't know if they mean got layers or get layers. I don't know. She got layers. She's a layered individual. So her, like, this informs you that, okay, even though she made it out, blah blah blah, now, and I don't know what that was supposed to mean. That her character, there will be changes that the person will see, but obviously underlying all of that is who I was previously. You know what I'm saying? And it's all in the matter of just like how I conduct probably the elements that made me me previously versus now, and how I make those be of benefit to me right now instead of like hindrance type shit. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, bro, but it's like, I feel like I don't think people should be surprised at all, especially if you don't know a person. Yeah, man, like you're gonna be surprised. You're gonna, like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you're gonna have your own opinion, and I guess that was Faith's version of that type shit, right? So yeah, it is what it is, though, bro. Let me change back to the real shit, the real viewing, so that we can get back to the reaction.
Hey, Marson, big brother.
Baby kiss rate.
Okay, so here Manson feels misunderstood. Damn. I feel like, yo, Manson Thug, especially when he expressed himself with Big Brother, you know, bawling his eyes out and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like when he was expressing himself, expressing some parts of his real life story, you know, pouring his heart out to Biggie, there were some elements where I feel like how he was expressing that, it's bottled up in the sense where, bro, this comes from a place where I've never felt heard. I've never felt or seen. You know what I'm saying? So even me just like expressing it this way, dog, because I mean, you know, there's plenty ways to express like what you went through. You know what I'm saying? But how like he did it. Like, y'all go check it out previously, dog. To, you know what I'm saying? See that. So I feel like obviously that will now translate in other ways. You know what I'm saying? That will translate in other ways where it's like even just us sitting down. And I haven't even gotten into what they was talking about or anything like that. But you know what I'm saying? I could tell like it comes from that kind of place. The place that we saw on his face when he was breaking shit down to Biggie. You feel me? The other day. Shit, I wanted that to rhyme too. Fuck, bars. Nah, but anyway, I share it.
He came to me, he came and said, if I had me, maybe I didn't know the meaning.
Okay, look. This, okay, hopefully, bro, I'm not gonna lie, hopefully this is not cop clean. You know what I'm saying? He's not cop and please. Feel me? He's not making excuses beforehand. You know what I'm saying? Because these guys that be pulling up with certain chips on their shoulders, I feel like, you know what I'm saying, he seems, from what he just expressed right now, he seems like the kind of nigga where it's like always had a chip on their shoulder, always felt that he, you know what I'm saying, he was never understood. People never, like, you know, people mistook him for something he was not, just to be, you know what I'm saying, be hit by a rude awakening later or anything like that. So it's like, yo, don't assume things before you get to know somebody, right? And look, man, that's obviously, that's like 1 + 1 = 2 basic kind of ways of approaching even life itself generally, right? But then at the same time, it's like, yo, I feel like right here in this specific one, I don't know, like I want to also go off of reading the energy and the aura of like what I'm realizing and witnessing, perceiving. Let me put it like that, of what I'm perceiving. And right here, I'm perceiving somebody that's cop and please, maybe. You feel me? We'll see as time goes on, as time progresses, how his character is really built. Feel me? Right now, I feel like he's copy and please before people really get to dive into his character. You feel me? Maybe one of those niggas where it's like the diplomatic, peacemaking, peacekeeping front, while at the same time it's like he tries to PR that. So he PRs that. You know what I'm saying? Tell people, no, bro, look, don't judge people, I'm saying, to me, dog, I don't want it. Trust me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not about the trouble. But if you want the smoke, I can, you know what I'm saying? I feel like it's like, yo, but at the same time, it depends on the angle at which you look at it. You know what I'm saying? I can respect it because you're letting me know beforehand so that I can know how to approach, right? Tell me, like, come on, bro. Tell me that ain't real. That's some real shit. I'm not gonna lie.
But you just...
You know, we gotta get the context, bro. Gotta get this context. A whirlwind romance hits the brakes as Dede tells Cola to slow things down. Okay. Why is Dede reminding him that they've only been talking for 2 days? She's not ready for anything serious just yet. Look, I'm not gonna lie, bro. If you're a man, bro, look, if you're a man, you go for what you want. Like, you try by all means to let your intention be felt. Remember what Doris told this guy? Doris told this nigga off, bro. Literally. I was like, yo, get off my, like, you know what I'm saying? Get off my tail, bro. So obviously, the nigga, you know what I'm saying? Salt is a real thing. Salt is a really strong thing. So I guess, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Maybe Buddy was coming a little too hard. Diddy was like, nigga, please, boy, you feel me?
I feel like you're moving so fast. I feel like you're pacing him.
I ain't gonna lie. Diddy. I mean, Cola. I can kind of understand why you probably crashing out in terms of like crush vibes. You know what I'm saying? Look, wait. I could probably understand why you're crashing out, bruh. She not too bad. She even has a is lip gloss. I think it's lip gloss and it's extra shiny. So hey, we can't, like, I'm not blaming my boy. Like, anybody who want like a bite of them. You know what I'm saying? A little bit, at least a little. You feel me? A little taste. Plus, after the rejection that you just experienced, I'm not gonna blame my boy.
I support you.
Yeah. But like, if I were you, I'd be careful not to be, you know what I'm saying, moving a little too strong, pushing a little too hard. My bad.
No verse. It's not what.
What the fuck is we talking about right now? Fuck is we talking about right now? Okay, Big So confronts Trey.